Hello, everybody, and welcome to the judgiest place, the spookiest place on the internet. My name's Josh.
My name's Rick.
My name's Christian.
And we are the Judgies. Back at it again with special guest, friend of the show, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Hello.
How's it feel, Jake, to be back here? Did you think when you guessed it the first time that this would have legs?
No.
Hey, thanks for being honest.
I'm glad it is. I am right now a little disappointed because every other guest gets like a cool poem, and I didn't hear one just now.
Oh, that's true.
That's honestly fuck, Josh.
He's Jake, don't quake, he's not a snake, and if you try to shake his bake, then he will put you in a hold. It's Jake, no friend, yes, a foe.
Hold and foe don't rhyme.
Your favorite rapper is Eminem. Hold and foe fucking rhyme. If you're not aware, this is the spooky Halloween episode. And
Spooky Halloween.
what we do, of course, our first Halloween episode was our 21st episode. Mm-hmm. And we decided we're going to get scary drunk. And so we do a power hour. If you're not aware what a power hour is, that is every 60 seconds for 1 hour, you take a shot of beer. That is a power hour. Now, we're old, so we're going to get very drunk.
Also, I don't like beer because I'm a little bitch, and I will be doing Trulies, which has more alcohol.
Yeah, you're going to truly be drunker than us.
Yeah, probably. Also, I haven't really gotten drunk in over a year. So I have no tolerance left. Cheers.
What's the over-under on Ricky this year?
Don't tell me.
Dude, fuck. All right, everybody write it down. Everybody in your head, think how many shots Erica's going to take before she stops.
I have it in my head.
I do too.
Got it.
Erica, what are you sitting at in your head?
How many did I do last time?
30. I think we said it at 33 and a half, and I think you did 32.
Yeah, you did a half drink.
If that hits, I'm way under.
That's not hidden.
Well, she's going to push. Well,
She's
the reasoning for the 30 was like we figured she would push to halfway and then she'd beat her out. But now she's going to at least push to hit 33 because that's what she did last year or 2 years ago.
She's going to be throwing up if you hit 33.
Listen, I haven't thrown up in a long time. So, well, alcohol-related puking. I'm excited. I'm ready.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I can't wait to abuse this shit.
I got my first shot poured and ready to go.
So we're going to be reading scary stories found online, spooking all the boys and girls and being scary little goblins. And Erica, I believe, is starting with the spooky stories. Every time you hear a ding, we will be drinking drink along if you want to.
If you're 21, drink along. Hey, audio listeners can't hear that, but
Hey,
if you're 21.
Hey, take a fucking hit of that J every 60 seconds for an hour.
That's a lot.
Take another edible.
No, hey, don't do that.
I didn't say cannabis edible. Just eat an Oreo.
Any edible item around you, eat it.
Eat it every 60 seconds.
It's fair. You got Oreos.
Are you just waiting for the ding? Or
Yeah, we're
wanna be
waiting for the
interrupted?
ding.
We're killing
Hey,
time.
don't
Okay.
worry. I got the perfect noise.
Oh, wait.
It's almost perfect.
You got 3 seconds, Erica. You really shouldn't
All
put
right,
that down.
all
And
right,
here's
all
the
right.
ding, and we all take a shot. And now a lot of you might be thinking a shot's not that much, but
Once you
a
do
lot.
60 of them.
it's a lot of volume. All right, Erica, are you ready to read a scary, spooky
really quick.
story? Oh, boy.
Don't oh boy me already. Anyway, I got some spooky Halloween nails. I don't know if you can see them. I can't tell.
Editor, take a picture of her hand after tonight and then put it in there and post.
Anyway, they're cute. They got little ghosties on them, and the pinky nail says "boo," and I bought them specifically for tonight. Anyway,
What about the ones you didn't use that say I'm
Oh.
dear?
one of the nails is supposed to say "I'm dead," but it's from some sketchy Chinese company, and it says "I'm dear."
The entire package says I'm dear.
Oh, dear.
Very funny.
All right. Hey, you're going to have to get into...
Get into the story. This is Jesus Christ. That's so long.
Do you
Perfectly timed, though.
Twice in a row. I can't wait till I try that at the back half of the episode. Start reading, Erica. We're never going to get into the
Hello,
story.
Judgies. I sent
Hello.
this story to you last year around Halloween, but I sent it so late that y'all had already recorded your Halloween episode.
We're recording very early this year.
We are.
Early in October.
Sending it again in hopes that the stars will align and you will read this story. To Christian and Erica, congrats on your beautiful baby boy. My own little boy is 19 months now.
Jake, congrats on your beautiful baby boy.
Wait.
too.
Thanks.
How do they know we had a baby if they sent it last October?
This is them
They resent
resending
it.
it.
Ah.
You can do this thing called resend a link.
I would never do that.
He is the sweetest and such a joy in my life. I hope you're loving parenthood, and if you're struggling, I really struggled. It got better for me once my boy hit 6 months. Sending positive vibes your way. To Josh, congrats on being a funcle.
Thank you.
Fun uncle, that is.
A fucking piece of shit uncle.
Jake, could you corroborate 6 months?
No,
Or do you still fucking hate your life every day?
I got lucky and he was pretty good the whole way through, which means the next one's probably going to be awful.
That's I'm worried about that. All right. I just want to say I changed a few details, but I do have video footage of this part of the interaction.
Hang on. Is this a listener submitted scary story?
Yes.
Oh, fun.
I forgot I had that noise.
Let's not meet.
Circle jerk.
I thought I would make it to 32 minutes before I started really goofing.
I, female, 24 at the time, work closely.
Three in a row.
I'm cut off. I'm cut off from the soundboard for a while.
Yeah, agreed.
That's so funny.
I, female, 24 at the time, work closely with my husband, male, 25 at the time, volunteering at a local nonprofit. We spend a lot of time here. Recently, we were working on redoing a room where teenagers meet. I wanted to do something a little extra in the room as a surprise. So one day, while my husband was out of town, I decided to spend my evening working on this project. When I came into the building, it was probably 5:30ish. It was still daylight outside, and the building was buzzing with familiar faces, aka people I knew and worked closely with. We have a system where you write your name on a notepad by the exit if you're in the building at odd hours. This way people know that you're there and won't lock you in. I thought that I was fine because there was a group in another part of the building practicing for an event.
Interesting. I wonder did they say what kind of nonprofit?
No.
What kind of nonprofit are you going in after hours that frequently?
I'm wondering if it's like an event center, like a boys and girls club or something.
Ooh, that makes sense.
I wasn't entirely alone. Note, typically when groups are in the building practicing for something and it's outside of office hours, they lock themselves in. They only open the door for people who are supposed to be there for said practice. I'd also like to add that this building is rather big. Lots of confusing doors and stairways. My husband and I are still getting familiar with certain parts of the building, but it still felt like a safe space for us because of how much time we had spent there. I began working on the project, got into my own little world. I had my husband's iPad with me, and it is a habit of mine to play Forensic Files / True Crime TV while I'm doing something mindless.
It just felt natural in the story. I'm trying to spook it up in here.
I'm sorry. I went a little overboard and I had to cut myself off for a few rounds.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Forensic Files.
It was getting a little spooky, so I made the decision to switch to Friends. I'm in my own little world when I hear the wood steps outside the room creak. My back was turned to the opening of the room. I figured this noise was someone from the other group coming to tell me they were done practicing. I turned around to see a man that I have never seen before in my life walking into the room. He smiled at me, but it wasn't a friendly smile.
Ooh.
Hey, I said, thinking he was a friend of someone in the other group. Hey, he responded back as he walked a little closer to me, still smiling. My heart was racing. Who
What?
are you? Not really sure what was about to happen.
we thinking creepy smile?
Creepy smile for sure.
And not even fully capable to process my emotions at this point. My name's Joshua.
No fucking way. Fuck off.
In parentheses, she says, I shit you not, this was his name.
Oh, boy. We can't dox him. What if he has a vengeance? What if he's Joshua Kruger the 13th?
Oh, jeez. Okay, do you...
You know it's actually his mom in the first movie?
Joshua Kruger?
She says, okay, do you need something? I responded, no, I just want to stand here and watch you paint.
That is actually really creepy.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
You know what I hear in my head when I hear that?
That's how fast I'm running out of there.
I goofed it up. I should have waited 3 seconds for the joke.
Yep.
You know how they say that in these moments you kind of go into fight or flight?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that night I go straight into flight.
Oh, oops. I really thought you were going for fight.
Jesus, it's so long.
It's only 7 seconds.
With the paint cup still in my hand, I walk over and grab the iPad that was still playing Friends, and I say, okay, well, I'm going to go get my friend. I don't know how, but I walked right past him into the hallway. The hallway light was on. I opened the double doors that led to the staircase and realized that everything is black. I don't even realize how late it was. All of the lights were off. This sent me straight into a panic. I feel my way... I feel... Now I lost my spot. God damn
Straight
it.
into a panic.
This sent me straight into a panic attack. I feel my way to the staircase, drop the iPad and bucket of paint, and run as fast as I can down the steps.
Oh, I heard dropped my iPad in a bucket of paint. I was like, that seems like a odd choice.
It's unfortunate that I've hit the button too many times because there was a perfect noise for her running down the steps, but
Hey,
I've
listeners will let you guess what the perfect noise would have been.
At this point, every thought is rushing into my brain. I realize that I only have my Apple Watch on me. I had left my purse in the room with him. My purse, which held my car keys, phone, and pepper spray, and a knife.
You had all of the ingredients to defend yourself from an attacker. This is like C-list movie shit.
Yeah,
like
it's a classic scary movie.
oh, don't have service in Chicago.
Now, I do live very close to this building, but there are no other close homes or businesses. On top of everything, my husband is out of town.
I guess you could say it's a ghost town.
You could say that. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I have nothing to defend myself with. I can't even call 911. Which I'm pretty sure on Apple Watches you can, can't you?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I assume so. You can receive your text messages and shit.
You have to be in range of your phone, I think.
Fuck.
Oh.
It's not like James Bond of just whispering into it and Moneypenny saves your ass.
I wish I'd buy one then.
These thoughts all ran through my head as I'm running down the steps in the Stark building. At the bottom of the steps are clear double doors.
How did I miss that? Was that
Stark building?
was it called Stark Building before?
Did I say Stark building?
Yeah.
Dark.
Oh.
This
Oh.
dark building.
I was like,
Yeah,
holy
say,
shit.
Are you
It
guys
was
drunk
Tony?
already?
You
Come
said
on.
Stark.
You said Stark.
This dark.
You said
All three
Stark.
of us.
One for you, one for you, and one for you.
The minutes are already coming way too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
And-
happen.
I've been like
What'll happen
looking,
when you interrupt me?
and I've noticed it's like I'm taking the drink at 35 seconds till the next one. It's like,
How did creepy guy get into Avenger Tower?
Listen, if you guys let me finish the story, I'm getting there.
that one also is just slightly too long.
Outside, I see my friend's car is still there. Oh my gosh, they're still practicing. A wave of relief rushes through my body. I push through the double doors, the lights are on, and I slow my pace thinking about how happy I was that they were still there. Then I realized that he could be chasing after me, and I was not in the clear just yet. I bolt to the area where they're practicing and run to the first person I can find. All I could say was, some man I don't know just walked in on me while I was painting upstairs. This caused a
Editor, put in Courage the Cowardly Dog sound of
Muriel.
Very good. This caused a commotion, though for some reason I was still trying to be polite and act normal. I described the man, but no one knew who he was or even recognized him.
Wait, who's she's talking to right now?
The group that was practicing.
Oh, just like a group
just
of people.
any person that wasn't the creepy guy.
Correct. I didn't recognize him. And then someone blurted out, "Oh yeah, I saw some guy earlier peek in, but I didn't think it was a big deal. Turns out they..."
I was reacting to the story.
Oh, okay. Turns out they didn't lock the door once everyone arrived, and this man roamed into the building off the streets. They put the building in lockdown, locked everyone in one room, and a couple guys who had guns went upstairs to see if Joshua was still there.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. He was nowhere to be found. We believe that he left via the fire exit doors in the room that I was in.
Can you read the sentence before that one more time? He was what?
He was nowhere to be found.
Thank you. That's insane. They just let someone in.
We have footage of him entering the room, but there are no cameras in the room. There's no footage of him leaving. If the person who saw this man earlier that night had just said something, this whole thing could have been avoided. Thank God nothing really bad happened. But to Joshua, let's not meet.
That's insane. So he's still in there to this very day.
Yeah.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
No one
Maybe.
checked the drop ceiling tiles. He's up there still.
It's very possible.
That's she didn't mention, but hopefully he didn't steal anything out of her purse either.
Oh, she didn't say.
That is a nightmare situation.
Why
Yeah.
don't you have a knife?
Because
In her purse.
people fucking wander in there, man.
But you're not worried about the two men that randomly had guns on them?
Hey, it's
Oh, those were just random dudes that weren't like,
they were like people who were practicing.
Part of the
there.
group, but like still they
Part
had
of the
guns
group, part
on
of the
them.
ship.
must be down south, huh?
Well, I mean, you can get concealed carry in Illinois.
Yeah, but you don't find that many guys, two guys in the same area carrying.
You don't?
Hey, you're hanging out in the wrong
You're hanging
area,
out in the
bro.
wrong fucking groups, man. I got a gun right now, fucker. Say it again.
Let's see it.
I got two of them right here, brother.
It would be actually really rude of me to pull it out. I'm sort of very mannerish with my guns.
Oh my God! Does that mean it's my turn? To
That was
read?
crazy. I'm very glad we got a listener submitted scary story.
Yeah.
I had no
It's-
idea.
It's terrifying. I think I said this on the last Halloween episode, but like, let's not meet truly terrifies me.
Sure.
I love reading them. It also made me way more empathetic towards Erica.
That's a subreddit.
yeah,
That's not me. No.
yeah. It's people write in stories about creepers
Oh,
running
I-
into them and stuff.
I thought it was a subreddit about people going vegan.
That's the one with the A in it. This one's just double.
Hey,
E.
let's not meet. Hey, boycott
Boo.
Arby's. How about that?
I honestly thought you guys were not going to care about this story because it was not that big of a deal or something. But as a woman, that is like the most terrifying situation you can be in.
I mean, the
Yeah.
fact that it's a real life story, that's actually
Yes.
kind of creepy.
Yeah, super creepy.
Especially considering the rest of the building knew about it. Like, she could have got shot. She could have been identified as the intruder by these random people who went upstairs with guns.
No, because she's the one that went down there and said, "Hey, there's somebody upstairs."
Oh, I thought that had already been initiated. Okay,
No.
okay. Boy, it's already
But-
been a minute. That's insane.
She literally
Oh
could
my
have
God,
been
how?
assaulted and murdered in that building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody would have found her because they wouldn't have gone up to look for her.
Ooh, what if she went down and she said, "Hey, there's somebody upstairs." And then some guy emerged from the back of the crowd like, "Don't worry.
So-
I've got a gun." And
Did I
that was
miss-
Joshua.
Why was it so dark? Why was
It was after hours, so parts of the building were
lights were
just
out.
like
Okay.
shut off. Yeah. But I think
Very spooky.
I think that she might have left that like staircase light on, and then this dude probably turned it off like to be a fucking creep.
No. Oh, that scares me so much more. It scares me how creepy people are in the real world.
How come everyone can't be cool to each other?
Yeah, you hear sometimes life's stranger than fiction, but also sometimes life's spookier than fiction.
Well, us three tall men over here, we don't really have to think about that too much. Am I right?
Absolutely
Us three tall
not.
guys on the couch.
Us just mammoths of boys. So me and Erica went to SIU. There's a woods area in the middle of the campus.
Thompson Woods, for
Thompson
those
Woods.
familiar.
You are told, like, day one, do not walk through Thompson Woods at night. The entire freshman year, I walked through it every night, and I was like, why are people so worried about walking through the woods? And I forget that I'm a 6'2", 250-pound guy.
You're the reason that they're scared to walk in the woods.
I swear to God, I see fucking Bigfoot out there.
Well, and like Jake, I don't know if I've said this in the podcast before, but we went to North Central in Naperville, which is like one of the safest towns in the entirety of the United States. And we would get emails like, "Hey, there's a black guy on campus. Everybody look out."
Yeah,
Do you remember those emails?
It didn't straight up say that, but it might as well have.
It was like it was literally just like a student that was walking home from class and happened to be black and wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
We did get a
happens.
pretty hilarious one sophomore year about a guy showing his genitals on campus. That one was funny.
I don't remember that. Was it? Not
I have it saved
not
somewhere
gonna-
on my phone because I posted it on Instagram.
Bro, SIU is kind of sketch, if we're being honest.
Well, I mean, I feel like any state school, you get that many people in one spot, and you're gonna
Yeah,
get
pretty
fucking
much.
weirdos and creeps coming out.
My freshman year, we got evacuated from our dorms
For a bomb threat.
for a bomb threat.
Whoa.
Like, the FBI got called in and everything. And, of course, I had a chemistry test the next day that I was not prepared for. And when they evacuated us, you are so annoying. When
It's a
they
bit.
evacuated us, they were like, get your shit, get out right now. So I didn't feel like I had time to, like, I'm thinking, okay, my RA is telling me there's a bomb threat. I'm running out of here. You're welcome. I'm not grabbing my fucking chemistry book. I'm trying to get out of here before the building explodes. They didn't cancel the chemistry test the next day.
Fuck
Boo.
them. And guess what? By that point in the year, I was spending the night in Erica's dorm
Every
room,
night.
breaking the rules like a bad boy. And guess what? That night, ain't no guests in the dorm. Guess who's walking through Thompson Woods at 3 a.m? This guy. Guess who's mugged a couple people? This guy.
I mean, they had cash. I had a weapon, my fists. Who would say no? I shook them down from their ankles.
Yeah, I
cartoon
had guns.
style.
These guns.
No guns on campus. Whew. Shouldn't have accepted this guy. Christian, are we reading a second story or what, man?
I'm sorry. I'm letting us all have fun. A little bit of levity in our life in a
Jake,
spooky episode.
I'm sorry you
Ooh,
have to
good
see
word.
this side of the
it's all right.
podcast.
It's like this every Halloween.
It's like this
all I
every
know.
episode, to be
you're-
honest.
And you're the only one that's different from all the other episodes.
Yeah, that is
so
weird.
Huh.
It's a
maybe
weird
you're,
dynamic you bring.
Just
you're
bringing
the
that
comment.
negative energy over
I
here,
also
Jake.
bring
Oh.
we always have a nice fantasy football segment too, which is another good thing I bring.
Next story comes from r/NoSleep.
We gotta take a shot already, man.
That's all right. I can read and drink at the same time. Don't listen to the People Eat People podcast.
People Eat People podcast?
Mm-hmm. I've always done my
Don't do the bit. Don't do it, man. It's not worth it.
I've always done my best to support my husband's dreams.
Wait, hang on. So this is this a real story or is this made up for like fun?
This is from
Oh, it's No Sleep. It's
this
made
is
up.
No Sleep. So for those of you that aren't initiated into the subreddit world of No Sleep, it's made up stories, but everybody's in on the gag that we take it entirely serious.
The first No Sleep story I read, I didn't know it was fake, and it was the fucking scariest thing I've ever read.
Yeah. Well, I was. Sometimes I forget you gotta role play even in the comments. And I'm like, why the fuck is everybody asking about the fucking podcast? It's made up.
It's a fake. Should we start a podcast called People Eat People
I mean,
No.
maybe.
and have it focused on the 1980s Vikings defensive front?
Ooh, purple people eaters.
Mm.
That was the lamest shit you two have ever said. Boo. Thank you.
That's because you're a Bears fan. You're more of a Monsters of the
thought they
Midway
were
kind of
Browns
gal.
fans.
We're Browns fans, Joshua. You know this.
And it's really scary because they excuse sexual predation.
That does not mean that we are.
The Browns do that, not Eric and Christian.
Oh, okay, thank you. Did you push it twice?
No, it's just that long. I've always done my best to support my husband's dreams. So when he came home one day and announced that he was quitting his job to pursue a career in writing,
Oh, no.
I smiled and told him that I would help him by transforming his office into a nice little nook for creative writing and so that his ideas can flow more freely.
That's very
Is
sweet
this
of her.
The Shining?
Inside,
He's a writer.
he is a writer in that movie. Good call. Inside, I might have been dreaming out a little bit, but he reassured me that this wasn't just some midlife crisis. It was the real deal, baby.
And as long as you believe in yourself, you're going to be a successful writer.
Are you thinking of Misery?
He's
They're
also a
they're
writer.
also
in
a
that.
writer in that one. He's a writer in The Shining.
Hey, Stephen King, how about I get a new shtick?
In this one, I'm going to insert myself into a place where I have to murder a woman, and I'm not a creep.
But this one doesn't take place in Maine like the rest of them.
This is in Maryland, the second Maine.
I mean, honestly, if we can take a moment to be truthful right now, Maryland is the second Maine.
Yeah, and you guys both had new Maines this last year. So
Shut the fuck up.
congratulations.
Boo.
I got-
I like how Christian says Maryland's the same as Maine. He's never been to Maryland or
I
Maine.
have been to Maryland once when I was 7.
Okay.
And it looked the same as the pictures of
Hey.
Maine in the history book.
Hey, well, I guess I went to Washington, D.C., and I probably stopped in Maryland. They're right next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what I got? I got a Philadelphia Flyers jersey. I've never watched
That's
a
a
fucking
different
hockey
state.
game in my
Claude
life.
Giroux. Oh.
I got it while I was in Washington, D.C.
So you're bragging about how you went to Maryland by
I'm just saying I've
exclaiming
been to Maryland.
you got Pennsylvania sports attire.
What, was that the school trip?
No, it wasn't. But
No, his parents are just fucking loaded.
no, they're not. The Philadelphia Flyer jersey was actually pretty cool, and I liked it a lot as a child. So it's kind of fucked that you're making fun of me,
Christian,
a
and
child.
I mean this as a compliment. You embody the Philadelphia. What's the baseball mascot? I just had it.
Mumsy, yeah.
We'll come back to it. Continue.
I got a contract right away with a new podcast that pays top dollar for thrilling tales. He told me, and he showed me their information that same night.
The Philly Fanatic. For all you audio listeners, the Philly Fanatic.
That was in my head, but I don't think that's
the
what
baseball
I thought
guy.
you were talking about. Yeah.
I'm so glad we said that because now I can add in the thumbnail.
You are the Philly Fanatic come to life.
Halloween
Slash-
night
so
costume
much.
idea?
/ Jen.
That's huge if true. The name of the podcast was People Eat People.
Sure.
That name immediately caught my attention, and so did their slogan. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
No.
So why
It's
should
a
you think?
people eat people world.
So why should? So why should you think the world of podcasting is any different? Add in butt rock here. At People Eat People, we encourage competition through rewards. Make your story shine and cut the middleman out. I do have to admit, though, despite my misgivings, everything on the website seemed legit.
I'm sorry if you come to this podcast to try to be spooked because we're idiots.
The website seemed legit. There were reviews by other aspiring authors who had received contracts claiming that the podcast changed their lives. I didn't see any issues with the arrangement, so I told them, you got to go for it, babe. Maybe it'd even mean I could reduce my own work hours.
This story is already like every other story in that the woman is way too supportive in the relationship.
I was just about to say we love a supportive wife.
She will support this man into murdering children and eating them. I assume that's where the story is going. And if not, hey, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Your button pushing's getting better.
And
Oh, so close. So close to being naturally on beat.
editor, fix it. No one will catch it.
So close to not actually being perfectly on beat.
A few weeks pass and more bells come in. The kind that can't be ignored. They're pink, you know?
Ooh.
Kevin told me that I needed to just be patient. The story was that he was concocting for the podcast would change everything, babe. And I love my husband, but my patience was wearing thin.
You're the one who enabled him to this point. You can't be upset.
So that night, I decided that to wait until he went to sleep and to check his emails to see if maybe I could help him out by finishing his submission. Bad idea. I'm probably a better writer than my husband.
Yeah,
The writer.
This is his dream and passion, but I'm a housewife.
I do data analytics, but I could probably write a pretty good horror story.
I do smoke cigars and live in Maine. Fuck
Okay.
cigarettes. God damn it.
Maybe help finish out his submission. It was really harmless. I wasn't trying to butt into his work or anything, you see. But what I found
Yeah, you see? Yeah.
Nice.
But what I found in a series of conversations immediately raised red flags. I can't remember what the other buttons are. Whoopsies.
I made the Vine Boom and the
they're red?
air horn red to be like, hey, these are the same.
Hey, these are the ones that are for emphasis.
Yeah.
Have you finished it yet?
Boo.
No, not yet. This is his email correspondence going on here.
Thank you. I'm lost.
This episode is a shit show.
Erica, I know you were sober last time, but it's always a shit show.
I feel like it was an even bigger shit show last year because you guys were very annoying.
No, you were just angry last year, and now you're having a good time.
What?
Here's what the email said.
We're halfway.
Have you finished it yet? Really?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Not quite.
Are you sure there?
Hey, Erica made it over my prediction.
We
Fuck,
can't.
I'm sorry. I inhaled it because I was so surprised.
We can't tell her where we're at.
No,
I
not
made it-
yet. Are you sure there isn't another way? That was Kevin, by the way.
Thank you, Kevin.
They spell Kevin with an A. Very weird. But
What?
Kevin.
Kevin?
It's a little
That's spooky.
No, it's Kevin. It's Kevin. Pronounced
Kevin.
Kevin.
That was Kevin, by the way.
A Kevin.
Our company likes to have authentic stories, and the best way for that to happen is by living them.
Okay.
God, that was so fast.
Yeah. It really was.
Stop. I'm trying to drink.
She's my wife. I don't know if I can do it. It's like what they're it was like they're talking in code. I really wish they would have used quotation marks.
Okay, so
It's
he's gonna murder his wife to get a good fucking story.
Get out of there, babe.
I tried to talk to your divorce lawyer, and all he said to me was,
Every time
My wife.
it said, "Can you use the Borat voice, please?" I'm just so used to that.
I'll edit it.
Yeah.
"Can you get a clean
My wife.
for the editor?"
My wife. Sorry. She's my wife. I don't know if I can do it, Kevin said. It was like they were talking in code. I closed the laptop, too worried to keep reading. Then I saw Kevin standing in the hallway with a knife.
Okay, if you're deciding to snoop, how about you continue snooping when they're plotting your fucking murder? How about, ooh, I don't want to invade privacy. I want to guess how I'm going to get fucking slain.
Did you say privacy?
I don't think so. Did I?
No, I said privacy.
Oh,
Are
okay,
you
good.
drunk, Eric?
Stark.
No. Tis dark.
Then I saw Kevin standing in the hallway with a knife. I really wish you hadn't read that, sweetie, he said, moving towards me. I panicked.
Wait, nobody fucking calls their spouse sweetie, right?
Yeah, sweetie is for
That's
neat.
for children.
I pushed down the nightstand and hit him against the wall. Running out the door in a flash, he tried to grab my nightgown. I couldn't think of anywhere to go except
Sexy.
the neighbor's house.
Turns
I
out the
probably-
neighbor was a witch.
I probably banged on the door for 20 seconds or so before they finally came out and let me in.
Oh, he's gay. I'm about to be murdered. Well, I enjoy having sex with the same gender.
Boo. Thank you.
Bad joke. We like it. 20 seconds before they let me in. I asked to phone the police as I heard Kevin going on a rampage to find me.
British.
About half an hour later, he was arrested for attempted murder.
Yeah, the
They
police
work
are
quick.
always doing that. Jake, I'm sorry, as the son of a police officer. Police always doing their fucking job on time.
They're quick about this one.
Listen,
Arrested. Somebody gave us a suspicion.
He's a podcaster. Book 'em, boys.
What is he named? Joshua?
what's up?
You said listen.
Oh, I was just gonna talk praises about Officer Guerrero because he's
Oh,
a good
great guy.
dude. Super great
Your
guy.
dad's amazing. One of the good ones.
The only cop we like, to be honest.
Yep.
Hey, he made me
Agreed.
not do drugs for a couple more years than I should have.
Yeah.
100%. Every time I thought about doing drugs, I was like,
Too.
Officer Guerrero.
he's gonna be so mad at
He
me.
would be pissed.
I'm trying to split a joint with the boy. I turned his laptop in for evidence to show his connection to the podcast as they're driving. As the driving force behind the attempt. Okay. Sorry.
Christian's ever heard of a turn of phrase?
My blocky reading really fucked me on that one. I went down to the next line and I put a real pause there. I put a pregnant pause there.
You can still get pregnant from.
Shut
Pauses.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
I turned in his laptop for evidence to show his connection to the podcast as the driving force behind the attempt. I didn't goof it up that time. They told me that technically nothing in the emails was this can't be a word. Prosecutable?
Yeah,
That's the word?
not able to be prosecuted. Correct.
That feels like you just put able at the end and be like, no, it's a word now.
Hey, guess what, Christian? You're not readable. You're not able to read.
I thanked them for their time before returning to my home, confused and alone. That night, I thought about Kevin and the stories he wrote and decided to give the podcast a listen. People Eat People was indeed full of dark shit. No different than the ones he was preparing to write about me and act out. There were stories about chopping off fingers to avoid fingerprints, a story about killing...
Hang
you
on.
not-
Like chopping off your own fingers to avoid your fingerprints
That-
being at the crime scene?
That would make sense.
Or like chopping off fingers of your victims to avoid identification?
I just feel like there's a lot
Boy.
more you need to destroy than fingertips to obscure identification.
Boy, John Abrams was murdered here, but his fingerprints aren't on the scene. Guess he's alive. Can't find his fingers nowhere, though.
There's just this body with no fingertips over here.
This is like Dexter season 8 type shit.
Story about a person poisoning dogs. They try to be creepy, and it's like too dark. It's almost too dark and like trying too hard.
Becoming a global elite and preventing poor people from ascending into the a class to be able to afford health care and like basic amenities. Real evil shit.
Real evil shit. A story about, offing a baby. As I listened, I did a Google search, my heart sinking each time. I found a matching story in the local news. Local adoption shelter experiences first case of parvo in years. Dozens of dogs die.
Oh,
Body found in the river with hands and feet removed.
so it was the victim.
No fingerprints. We don't know who the fuck he is.
Okay, Johnson, but what about the toe prints?
Hey, you don't got no feet either.
Fuck. It's always the number 2. Is if we can't get fingerprints, we go for toe prints. Every detective knows this.
I don't know how long I cried, but it wasn't the worst of all of it. I opened up a separate file to see works in progress and literally found at least a dozen more addresses. My husband was hoarding victims for future stories. Our storage locker was being used as a prison.
A prison?
Abolish that shit.
I wanted to share the stories with the local news to convince them to shut down the podcast and to spread the word of the evil deeds that were being done. But by the time I got the reports to the police, the station was already pulled. Somehow the records were removed from the laptop too, like it was never there to begin with.
They know how to delete files? That's scary.
It wasn't even in the recycling bin.
Suddenly,
search
this case
history
was trying to run away from me.
You guys.
I gotta read some of these comments though, because I forgot. I forgot.
It happened so fast.
I
Wait,
forgot.
we don't need comments, man. We're already past the 30-minute
you're
mark.
right.
I gotta go.
I bet they didn't use Spotify or Anchor to host those podcasts either. Those bastards.
True.
Oh, was that the end of your story?
Yeah, that was the end of the story.
Oh.
You don't even have to read another story. We're like 35 minutes in.
No, I'm ready to go for 2-sentence horror stories.
I have
these are
I have
fun.
one that's super quick.
Erica,
I swear to God, it's so quick. If you guys shut the fuck up, I can read it so
you
fast.
gotta take a shot though.
Okay.
That's true. If you guys shut the fuck up, we'll get done fast.
Hey,
Jake,
I
you're-
can't argue that one,
You're
buddy.
part of guys. You're part of the problem.
I need to shut the fuck up too, I guess.
All right, you ready?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Today I fucked up.
Okay.
This is a listener submission.
Like a legit another person wrote this in?
Yes. Yep. That's how I feel about it too. Today
I didn't mean to hit the run one.
I'm gonna fucking fight you. Today I fucked up by listening to the Halloween Power Hour, causing me to become homeless.
No. Don't send this in. You make me feel bad.
I really wish I could end the applause.
Also unhoused.
This was sent December 2nd, 2021. I, 22 male, used to live with my mother. Yeah, you're an adult and you still live with your mom.
Nobody was saying
Shut
that.
up, lip I lip.
Okay.
He says, lip I lip.
It's fine to live with your mom in this economy.
For real, especially at 22, nobody expects you to do better.
Your guys' kids both live with their fucking parents, like deadbeats, so
Fucking
it's
deadbeat.
fine.
Lazy
My kid doesn't
fucking
even have a
kids.
fucking job.
He's one.
Yeah, but he was born on a leap year, so he's 4.
I decided to listen to last year's Halloween Power Hour. Me being an idiot, thought it would be a good idea to drink beer for 9 shots, then have the 10th shot be whiskey.
Incorrect. Very bad idea.
Yeah, bad.
The last thing I remember is drinking the 3rd shot of whiskey. After I woke up...
Halfway.
No. If we got 9
Yeah.
shots, then...
Halfway. 30
Yeah.
shots.
Shut up.
I can still do math.
Yeah,
Shut the
I
fuck up,
can't.
Josh.
I couldn't before, I can't now.
Hey, turns out drinking too much alcohol doesn't make Erica a savant.
The last thing I remember is drinking the 3rd shot of whiskey. After that, I woke up in a gutter with 2 bags with my clothes in them. Clothes covered in stomach acid mixed with whiskey, beer, and last night's dinner. And a note that said, I'm done with you.
Oh,
You're
no.
done. You're on your own.
Oh, no.
So I'm homeless, covered in all types Boo. of things, and I have a long way to walk to a family member's house.
Oh,
But he
no.
ends it. He signs it off with 3 crying, laughing emojis.
That's the end.
That's it. That's all I got.
What's their name? Dox them, please. First name only.
George?
George Bud.
This can't be the George.
It can't be the George.
Lopez?
George.
Of the jungle.
No, otherwise.
No, we had a YouTube commenter named George for a very long time. And he
Really?
lived. He taught.
He doesn't have Wi-Fi anymore. He doesn't have a home.
We're thinking of Fred.
We are Fred Gomez.
Where
Where
you been,
has
Fred?
Fred
Oh,
been?
I've seen
We
that guy.
missed
He's
you,
on
Fred.
the Twitters too.
Yeah, Fred
Yeah.
tweeted at the Fridge Pod. Hey, by the way, Emo
Don't plug
Joseph,
your other podcast
Emo
on
Joseph
our...
and I started a podcast.
This is
Listen
our
to
special
it.
episode.
But
Fuck off.
he tweeted at the Fridge Pod and said, "Will it be on YouTube?" And yeah, it is on YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and anywhere else you get podcasts from.
Fred, I've been missing you.
We miss you, Fred Gomez.
Wow, I'm
He's
sorry
like
that
the
you're homeless,
OG.
George.
I do feel bad for you, George.
Now he
I
is
wonder if
George
this was over
Of
a
the
year
jungle?
ago. Almost a
of
year
the
ago.
concrete jungle.
So I wonder if he's doing okay. George, you doing okay? Let us know.
It
And-
sucks that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
The
Listen
Judgies.
to this year's Halloween episode, but don't do whiskey shots.
Yeah,
It's
the thing is, guys,
Bad
again,
idea.
You do a vodka shot?
you think it's like, oh, it's just beer. You drink 7.5 beers in an hour. It's a lot.
Listen, it's been.
It's a lot of beers.
3 weeks since you
I'm
talked
at
to me.
3.5 Trulies,
And I'm truly fucked.
and I am truly fucked.
What a fucking joke. This guy should have fucking be on a podcast.
How many has it been?
I can't tell you, Erica. It would ruin the bet.
I just need to know if it's.
Christian, has she exceeded where you said she
Let me
would
tell
stop?
you, you've crushed all expectations.
Where did you have her
You're
at?
goddamn
Is it
right. I
under?
have.
Did she go over what you thought?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You've almost doubled.
Whoa, you thought she was going to bow out at 20?
I had 22 in my head.
I was 12.
12?
Jake,
You guys have
you
little
no
faith.
in me.
I said 38, so.
Oh god damn,
You
Joshua's
get
got
me a
way
beer, too.
more faith in me than I thought.
Because, Eric, I know you're a proud bitch. And you
You
were like,
right?
33, fuck that. I'm going to go to at least 45.
You right? I'm
There's
gonna go the
so
whole
many
way,
beers
baby.
in front of us.
I don't know
Erica.
how hard Trulies are to drink. I've never had
Listen,
Truly,
they're,
Jake?
they're very sparkly.
Do I need to drink this?
one. So they're very
I
filling.
don't know. I got a half one here.
Aurora,
so
how you
probably
doing
not.
over there, babe?
Hey, Aurora's in the studio. Aurora, give us a laugh so people can get what they miss. Now, Aurora, get the fuck out of this office.
All right.
Yeah, you can't hear. The thing is, you can't hear the soundboard.
I'm sorry, you can't. It's
Yeah.
an 8-second.
It's been Scooby Doo the
Yo,
whole time,
Aurora, you can
Aurora.
be-
Velma's
sit
a
back.
lesbian. Did we talk about
back
that?
No, we didn't.
Hey, Velma's fucking crushing puss.
You're leaving?
I have a Velma costume.
Oh,
I,
dope.
I gotta get my credit card and buy jeans.
Aurora's buying jeans while
Hell
also
yeah.
saying that she has a Velma costume. Yeah, your boy fucks in cosplay. I'm Scooby and she's Velma.
Oh, hang on.
Scooby's a girl. It's fine.
Boo. First of all, Scooby's a boy.
Ruh-roh.
Identifies as
Scooby is he, him, of course.
he, him. But
All right.
also, we don't condone bestiality
No,
on this
of course
pod.
not. Are you guys ready for 2-sentence horror stories?
I would love it.
Aurora.
Can we just say, that was my shtick,
The 2-sentence horror story?
and you stole it from me.
Those were good though.
So
Thank
this
you.
is
Thank you, Jake.
this is
You're now invited back next year.
I found a really
Awesome.
cool
We were on the
2-sentence
fence.
horror story.
we were on the
shit.
fucking fence, Jake.
This year was a little sketch. I was like,
Thank goodness.
maybe not.
This is the
Boy.
highlight of my year.
Jake, would you identify as white?
Yeah.
Another straight white male on the podcast. We don't know if we can have him. All right, so 2-sentence horror stories. These were curated by me and Aurora. All right, so it's a little bit of
Oh, you created these.
curated.
Curated.
I gathered.
Oh,
I created 2 of them. See if you can spot them. I did create 2 of them. I was born blind,
Oh, fuck.
but was lucky enough to have a loving mother who took care of my every need.
Is that one sentence?
Yep.
Here's a... Hey,
Hey, every time there's a run-on sentence, hit the Scooby-Doo noise.
I don't know.
No, that's too long.
It's too long.
hit the boo.
For those that
Yes.
aren't
Boo.
initiated,
Yes.
I don't know when a run-on sentence goes. I'm bad at grammar.
You
For
went
those
the whole
uninitiated...
class. You're supposed to be better at grammar.
No.
He didn't have Miss.
For those uninitiated...
Run-on sentence.
For those uninitiated, 2-sentence horror stories, they love their fucking comma splices. They love their fucking semicolon.
The thing you'll always get is quotes. It'll be like a full-ass sentence as a quote, comma, she said, as blank. I was born blind, but was lucky enough to have a loving mother who took care of my every need. Imagine the betrayal I felt when a stitch slipped and a ray of light hit my eye for the first time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
How do you not feel the stitches? I don't believe it.
They didn't know anything else. They were born with
Nope.
stitches.
I'll buy
I
it.
was born in the blindness. Do I need to take this?
That's a bad bane.
Christian, hey.
Huh? I haven't improved my bane. I haven't improved my bane in
Joshua
100
having
episodes.
a bad impression.
Talking about Josh.
Can you pour the beers, man?
Shut the fuck up.
The thing
I got him.
the thing came from grandfather's pond, skinned my family alive, ate their insides, and now wears their flesh to hunt locals. This is a true story, but you won't believe me either.
Okay, wait. Did it ring? We gotta take a shot.
Correct.
I can't tell if I perfectly let go of the button at the right time
No.
or if it
The scientific community cheered as the technology to communicate with trees was finally rolled out.
Ooh.
That feeling quickly subsided, as the only message received was a declaration of war.
Oh shit. I mean, I can't say I blame the trees.
This
to be
is some
honest.
Lord of the Rings.
I was just gonna say this. Just LOTR for sure. Those are ents though.
Wait,
not
did
trees.
we need
yeah,
another?
those are ents.
Did it
He
ring?
literally says I'm
Not
no
yet.
tree.
He hit a vine boom effect, but it's gonna ring right.
What if it's perfect?
What if? The thing is, now I can't see the power hour, so we are going over an hour because I'm reading all 20 of these.
Fuck me.
Hey, we're reading 21 of them because I found a good one.
My mom asked why I never cry when I'm sad.
Why so serious?
That's when I told her the man from at behind the wall drinks my tears.
Is that a Twitter handle? At behind the wall.
Hey, get this guy on more podcasts. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck. That was so good.
It almost feels like Christmas, except I've got no eggnog. Thankfully, I can just milk more from my creature.
Boo.
So, you know me, I like long-running jokes. I
Is
got
that one you created?
No, I got to read all 20 of these for these really to hit.
You know, the last 2 years when I tried to read all of my lists, you guys were giving me a hard time about it.
Now
We let you read the whole list, but we rushed you.
That's
the whole
because,
time.
Erica, you got to let time to breathe. Can I get a full beer? Thank you. I'm a burpee boy.
This
We're
has
almost
got to
through
be
the
like
top row.
unlistenable, right?
Every year
What, the
it's
whole
unlistenable.
podcast? The crazy part is that 30,000 people decide to tune in every week. That's the crazy part.
I'm one
to
of
me.
them.
30,000?
Yeah.
God damn.
Minks,
Thank you.
minks were thought to be impossible to tame. Enter the mink man.
The what?
The mink man.
What?
So
That-
you definitely created this one.
No, that was a CNN article title.
Shut up.
Enter the Mink Man.
CNN wrote that, and they got tagged as a 2-cent
Hold
source
on.
story.
Is it Leonard? Because he's murdered a mink like last year.
That's not taming them.
Did he really?
Oh, yes.
There's minks in this area?
Yeah, they were killing his ducks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like eating their brains and.
Well, what else do you do when you
Yeah.
kill something? I mean, I don't know what it's like to kill something and eat their brains.
Oh, there's Leonard's shout out to him.
We-
He wanted me to shout
I was
him
going
out.
to say, you better give him a shout out because we're going to be in so much
Listen,
trouble.
we love him.
He's fine. How do you plead to the murder of 23 innocent children, Mr. Meatworm?
Guilty.
The judge asked.
Guilty.
The
wait. Wait, hold on.
Mr. Meatworm.
Guilty, the ravenous vegetable worm said, sincerely, relieved that his cover was not yet blown.
That's fucking stupid. Did you write that one?
No.
That one made no sense, so you know he didn't write
These are
it.
all real 2-sentence horror stories from Reddit, and they all got thousands of upvotes. I told Henry I would kill him if he didn't answer my question.
That's it. That's the story.
He didn't answer.
All right.
That was the sound of a gunshot. That was an.
Oh,
You weren't even close, Erica.
not even close. Yikes.
For all you audio listeners, Erica Kleckner just tried to pour a Truly into a shot
Why you
glass
gotta say my full name?
and missed. Erica Rose Kleckner.
God damn.
We're at a good cutoff point, Ricky, right?
Fuck you. How about that? I
You
just kicked your camera. Oh, I gotta.
Oh,
adjust
fuck.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Hey, I'm not editing. It's fine. You snooze, you lose, the strange man whispered into my ear, who I didn't recognize at first. Then I recognized he was Death,
Oh.
and remembered the last thing I remembered doing was driving while really tired. That's one I wrote, Jake, and you thought that was a good one.
That is a good one.
Aurora might be having a hand
Josh.
to you.
Hey. Josh.
Yeah.
That was the honestly maybe the best one yet.
I wrote that while we were at reading 2-sentence horror stories, and I was like, there's a formula to these, and I feel like I could do better than them.
Listen.
My kid asked me where the sun came from. I didn't have the heart to tell him it came from my creature in the backyard.
False.
The sun comes
We
from the
come
creature.
from the sun.
No,
I
the
don't think
creature.
I get it.
I don't think I get it either. This one's a little too cerebral for me.
911, what's your emergency? I asked, and listened to the quiet sobs of a little kid on the end of the line. I think my daddy wants to kill me, the girl
Boo.
said and cried, making me freeze on the spot as I recognized my daughter's voice.
Hold on.
What?
So it's not actually her daughter?
No, it was
Or his
their daughter.
It was her daughter.
And they're thinking that they got found out. The 911 operator
But so
got found
he's a
out.
dispatcher.
Yeah.
Or she, or they, them, or
So she just
Zaza.
decided to call after the fact.
Aurora, can you get me a napkin?
Or
That
they
her
waited
dad is
until
trying-
the parent or guardian went to work to call. That way there would be less suspicion.
And this dumbass didn't know. Oh, my dad's probably gonna answer the line.
Hey, they're
because he's the
24. They haven't
dispatcher.
figured it out yet.
Give him a break.
A tissue.
I will get an answer.
If you
I
got an
wish
issue,
you-
here's a tissue.
This is not gonna do nothing.
Jake, have you listened to Fridge Pod yet?
I haven't yet.
I have.
So episode 1, we talk about quotes
I
and what
appreciate
movie
the
we quote
shout
the
out,
most.
by the
Hey,
way.
thanks, Erica.
You're welcome.
And I say I quote Austin Powers a lot. So thanks, man.
Do you talk about how familiar your fez is, baby?
No, I don't. Oh shit! You have concealed carry. Hey, that's a callback. That's a fucking callback. Yeah,
Joshua, how do you even deal with this microphone stand?
it's pain, torture.
Why are
I'm
you guys-
struggling.
It's bad.
I don't know why both of your microphone stands are fucked up and mine works fine.
Mine works fine. What do you mean?
No, hers also works fine. It's only mine that's fucked. Worse than finding a spider in your cheese is finding half a spider in your cheese. Ellipses, because that
your
means you
cheese?
already ate the other half.
Obviously.
It doesn't mean that.
Listen,
What if
I
it's
have a
still in the
story.
rest of your cheese?
I was gonna say, what
Let me
happens
do a
if-
tangent.
What if you find a full spider in a half your cheese? Arguably, that's worse.
We had a pancake breakfast in high school for Teacher Appreciation Day, and I made the pancakes, and some other girl brought the syrup. That bitch's syrup had ants in it, and nobody knew until we ate half the pancakes.
In 8th grade, me and Glenn
Glenn, I remember him.
chugged
Christian's
syrup
dad.
in class
Ew. Why?
because he had seen Super Troopers and I had not, and we had an anything goes day. And I decided, sure, I'll drink syrup.
I don't get
Whose
it.
class was that in?
English.
How much syrup
Oh,
did you
8th
drink?
grade.
Yeah.
So either
It was Sophronic.
I thought, who was the art teacher? I thought she was the friend.
Guilfoyle. No.
Guilfoyle, duh.
I finished
Give
my
me another beer,
she had the
brother.
bat wings.
Yeah.
I finished my beer, not realizing what that fun. Very, very timely for this. I finished my beer, not realizing what that funny taste was. Then I looked up and saw the bartender getting thinner and thinner as she poured the next patron a glass.
There is half a spider in it.
Got her ass.
Pouring herself.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking hot, though. That's hot, right?
That's one I wrote.
How though?
That's one I wrote.
I know when they're yours because you stare at me very. What do you think?
You thought that was funny, right?
Jake?
You're just really trying to hold back the laughter right now, right? That's why you're not laughing.
Laughing? You're supposed to be scared. I ran out of ketchup, so I went down to the basement.
Llama, he's supposed to be dead.
The creature whimpered. He knows it's time for another milking session.
There's so many
Milking ketchup?
creatures.
You're milking a tomato.
It's a tomato ketchup. What creature?
Fuck am I gonna do for the TikToks this week?
I love having fresh food. Just do a mega comp of all of the Scooby Doo noises.
What's happening over here?
What you doing over there?
This is descending into chaos. I love having fresh food delivered to my doorstep, and they come with little bags of candy too.
Oh my god, it's the Halloween kids from
Why is that
I don't
scary?
get it.
They
don't
eat
get
kids.
Oh fuck! I don't get it.
Trick or treat. I'm gonna eat you, bitch. All right.
Hey, that one is a little too cerebral for me.
Cerebral.
Can't like it.
Oh no.
Bad story.
No, art
Don't
house
like it.
with that one.
Hold on. I just want to say, Erica's one sentence horror stories were actually scary,
Thank you.
and these kind of suck.
Thank you. These ones
Except for the
fucking
ones you made,
suck.
buddy. Those are good.
No, that one sucks too.
So this is the thing: is these are all submitted onto 2-sentence horror stories of which I wrote, and they all are lauded in the comments about how good they are.
Unfortunately, these
And-
really dog shit.
It fucking drives me insane
These
when
all
one
suck.
has like 4,000 upvotes, and it's all the fucking thing is
A tomato creature.
my girlfriend wiped the tears from my eyes with a tissue. Little did she know the tears came from the creature I have in the basement.
Oh no.
Why does that have 4,000 upvotes, Reddit?
Because there's a creature.
That's the scariest part, is that it's got so many upvotes.
Praying for this nightmare.
Correct.
I wanted to go silly goofy because it's funny to me.
Praying for this nightmare to be over as beads of sweat trickle down my brow, accompanied by a thunderous backtrack of tick tock, tick tock. Only a few more seconds. I said to myself, and this nightmare will be over. Mrs. Smith, you forgot to collect last night's homework.
See, that one was good. That was actually scary.
Okay, how about this one for scary? Erica, you legally have to like this one. After entering your body, the parasites would migrate to your brain where they start to
Don't
multiply.
talk to my wife like
and
that.
the first symptom would be sudden, massive hair loss.
Don't talk to my wife.
During the maturation phase, their tails would gradually sprout through your skull to get sunlight and would think that your hair has started to grow back.
What?
Boo.
Infectious disease. And Jake, you have to like it because it's about bald people.
For audio only listeners,
Jake's
Clean shave.
as a choice.
As a choice.
As a fucking
And for the
choice.
audio only listeners, there's such a glare right now that you couldn't see the video anyways.
Number 18, only 3 more. My 5-year-old son threw the Christmas present against the wall.
what a
and
little bitch.
screamed that he wanted a fucking PS5.
Eat my ass,
Do they
little
even
boy.
make a PS5?
No, I don't like that. Cut that. Can you cut that?
Eat my ass? No, there's no cuts on the
Yeah,
Halloween
little boy.
episode.
Oh no!
Famously,
boy.
this is the only episode we do with no cuts.
Listen, that's not what I meant.
We
We'll
just
bleep the
stood
whole
there.
editor will bleep the whole thing.
Thank you. Love you.
Editor didn't bleep the thing at all.
No, the real 2-sentence horror story.
We just stood there with our mouths hanging open, staring at the lifeless body of his newborn sister lying crumpled on the ground.
Why would they put their newborn in a box?
The newborn was the present.
That's stupid. You don't put your baby in a box.
They never said they put baby in a corner, let alone a
box.
4 of them. I had to mentally think how many corners are in a box.
I thought you said you could still count.
I got it right,
Well,
fucker.
there's 6 sides, but there's 4
6
corners.
sides, 4 quarters. We all understand.
We're all on the same page
Unless
here.
you're separating inside corners and outside corners.
You fucking piece of shit, Jake. This is why we don't invite you back until
No,
the fucking
that's
Halloween
exactly
episode.
why we invite him back.
That's some real carpenter shit over there, you little fucker.
It is.
You gotta think like a drip. The property agent did mention that the house I just bought is quite far from population and has witnessed multiple burglaries in the past.
It's a weird thing for them to mention.
Well, the cheap price tag, the remoteness, and potentially free supply of human subjects made it an ideal spot for my little science experiments.
Wait, why is there a supply of human subjects?
Because they're trying to rob them.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
And the last one, oh shit, that was a ding.
I'm done.
Hey, we have to check where we're
No,
at.
I skipped the last 2.
We're at 59.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, if you slam 3 right now,
I don't think
we'll be good.
Last
There's
one.
no way I can.
Erica,
Just
you
3 shots?
again.
Three?
half a truth.
Okay.
Erica,
All right,
legally,
all right.
Erica, legally, you have to like this one because it's about pregnant woman.
What?
Legally, I don't make the
Sexist.
laws.
That's true.
Jake's dad's job.
No.
I
that's-
spoke away from the
that's
mic.
true.
I hope we all heard that.
I can call him. He'll confirm.
I've always tried to go with my gut instinct. So when the pregnant woman in front of me ordered anchovies on her pizza, I decided to leave and get General Tso's chicken.
I don't get it.
Oh, that was only one sentence. So
Holy shit, that's a long sentence.
there's a second sentence that sort of has the scary part.
Sometimes I lose track of the first sentence because they keep going.
Is that number 60?
Yeah, that was 60, I
Oh,
think.
thank God.
Oh, fuck me.
Did
I
we-
made it.
Did we do the beers right for once?
While reading the paper the following day, I was horrified.
There's a comma there. Sorry.
There was a comma there. I was horrified when I saw a picture of the same woman under the headline, "Pregnant woman slaughters and dismembers pizza shop staff and customers because they put gefilte fish on her order."
What? Gefilte fish?
Now,
Gefilte
Christian, hang on,
fish,
can we
hey.
pause for a
Have
second?
you guys
You-
ever seen Rush Hour 2?
You're gonna ask me if I
second.
know what gefilte
Probably.
fish is. I do.
This was a setup for Christian to go his little thing about how he knows a little bit about everything, because I didn't know what gefilte fish was.
Gefilte fish
You
is
didn't
a
know what gefilte
delicacy in
fish
the
was.
Jewish culture.
Did you know
Okay.
what gefilte fish
Yeah,
was?
because I've seen deleted scenes of Rush Hour 2.
There's a lot of bones in it. You got to pick the bones out as you're eating the gefilte fish.
You guys.
Christian knows a little bit about a lot.
No,
baby.
fuck off. That's not what we're
Is
talking
your
about.
is your pointer finger nail
Yeah,
off?
I fucking. It's right here.
Yeah, and it is in Rush Hour 2.
It won't.
The
won't
deleted
stick
scenes, though.
anymore.
Do you want gorilla?
He asked for gefilte fish on
Gorilla
the plane.
glue? Do you want me to fucking never have another fingernail again?
I hope you don't think I'm too crass, everybody, but
Wait, everybody, shut the fuck up. I did all 60 shots.
go.
Let's
Our-
go.
our-
I did.
I don't know if you can
Jake
reach my
pushed
knuckle.
me.
Editor,
Jake-
make sure she did all 60.
Jake pushed
We'll
me.
count
I
'em.
did. Shut the fuck up. I did. What did you tell me I had to do? 3?
3 extras.
I did 3 all in a row, and then the 60th one came up, and I did that one too.
Yeah, that was 60 shots. 60 shots up, 60 shots down.
I did twice as good as I did before I had a baby.
Erica, can I
Not
reveal?
quite,
Can
but
we all
close.
reveal our
What do you
numbers?
mean?
We did like 31 last time, right? So you need to do a couple more if you want.
No, hey,
Twice.
Pressure.
All right.
you're cool. Hey, think back to Dare.
You got me.
Think back to Dare. You don't gotta do peer pressure.
Erica, how many
Ziggy
ounces is
Zaga.
in that cup or in that can? Because if it's 12 ounces,
It's 12
she
ounces.
legally does have to do.
12 ounces.
Okay, so legally you do have to do 7.5 beers. So you are far off.
Oh, there goes my nail.
Did that go into the can?
4,
Oh no.
5. No, it's on the top.
It's supposed to be 7.
Hey,
What
listeners,
The fuck?
What do you
listeners,
mean? I did the same amount of shots you did.
I gave her
I
a
agree.
small shot glass.
you fucker.
Duped her.
Christian and Erica both have an event tomorrow.
I have
do
to
as
go
well.
camping, dude.
I
I'm
do as
going
well.
on a road
have to
trip
go be a
across the
dad,
fucking country
like
with my
tonight.
baby.
She has to go be a mom and go on a road trip tomorrow.
Can we all pause for one fucking second?
No.
Jake, do your fucking plugs. Jake
My
works
plugs.
at a company.
Oh yeah. If you live in the Illinois Valley, call us, JJNL Carpentry.
But you're so busy.
Oh yeah, we won't get to you for another year, but but wait. That's how good our work is.
That's true.
I
That
mean,
is how
hey,
good our
that's
work is.
good.
We got people lined up to get our work, and they're waiting.
That's true.
Just give us a call. We're on Facebook. That's it.
Get on TikTok, man. You can really do numbers on TikTok.
I leave my
Listen.
phone in the truck. How am I supposed to take
Jake,
videos?
you're so busy. Don't waste your time. You got enough work.
Don't
TikTok
make
will just
more money.
Make it so much more.
I do want to say, I did tell you guys congratulations before, but the scariest story for me in the past year is I didn't ask you guys, but I named my son the unofficial interim baby of the pod.
Okay.
okay.
Whoa.
And when your son was born, I had to break the news to him that he's no longer interim baby of the pod.
How did he take the news?
Terribly. He
Actually,
cried.
I mean, no, he was cool with it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he was
So
listening.
humble.
Surprisingly, really cool baby.
He's like, yeah, man, that podcast sucks. He pissed his pants and said, hey, don't make me a piss baby, fucker.
Very funny.
I tried to listen to the episode you're on. Unintelligible. The first
that's
episode,
fair.
the dings are so loud I can't get through it. And the second episode, it went off the rails instantly.
Somebody I just saw commented, my favorite episode to rewatch is the first Power Hour. And that one we got so many complaints because the dings were too loud and piercing.
They are deafening.
I was like,
Weren't they just playing on your phone?
no.
You had to add 'em
The
in.
first
You added
one,
'em
I
in.
added them in
Yeah.
post, yeah.
That sucks.
And hey, you got to get your hearing checked because you cannot hear in the high registers.
Wait, Aurora, have you been going shot for shot with us?
Aurora's thrown up over there. She's fucked up.
With fucking straight Malibu?
Oh, this is
Aurora,
like so. I fill my cup to here with Malibu and then with
Holy
pineapple
fuck.
no.
God damn.
Malibu is only 40 proof, not 80 proof.
That's a lot of hell.
That's a lot.
Still 20%?
Yeah,
Pretty
but it's
good.
not 40%.
But it's
You make a point.
But it's not 100%. It's not 95% like Everclear.
Hey, it takes
Why don't they
10%
just double the
power
number for
will.
proof?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to naturally.
Why don't they just
Why
say,
proof?
hey, this is 20% instead of it's 40 proof?
Grab that slate, Eric, and start reading our fucking tab.
How much of this ending is getting edited out?
None. We can't
of
edit
it.
on the Halloween episode. That's.
Oh, this letter's
No,
sealed.
no,
Kids,
no,
I'm
open it.
opening it.
Listener,
You can't stop me.
P.O. Box. Jake, you
can't
know the
stop
P.O. Box
me.
by heart yet?
I've listened to every episode but the one last Monday, and I don't.
P.O.
Box
Box
58.
Look at
Ottawa,
it.
Illinois.
Ottawa, Illinois, 61350.
Beautiful.
Is it homemade?
It's
Yeah.
homemade. The front of the card is our Judgies My
That's
Face
so
logo.
long.
Oh, this is a long one.
It's
Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrows.
Shut up. 7/27/22. Hello, Judgies.
Hello.
Ahem. The world is
And Jake.
burning.
Uh-oh.
Wish Josh's jokes could say the same.
Wait, do you want my jokes to be burning?
Josh, I think you got the best jokes on the
This that it's
why you're my
got
friend,
its
Jake.
lines crossed out. Says, "Thank God for Erica tuning in his shame." Boo. I was trying to work a poem, but I'm not that creative. Same.
Oh,
Hey,
so
hold
you're
on. Guess
admitting...
who is that creative? This fucking guy.
I was, but I wanted to write and say congrats on the beautiful piss baby. And thank you for making me feel less alone during the worst year of my life. It feels
Oh, no.
Oh, whoa.
What's alone?
It feels like the
We're applauding the less alone, not the worst year.
it feels like the weight of the world is. I picked the wrong card.
Hey, weight of the
guys.
world.
Boo.
You picked a card, which was wrong.
It feels like the weight of the world has been breaking me. But after
Oh,
finding
man.
your podcast, I laughed myself out of a very low spot. Hell yeah!
And it was primarily due to Jake on the Halloween episodes.
I almost choked to death
Wait,
hitting my
good or
bong
bad?
because of a comment Christian made. And I also had to pull off the highway to regain control because I was laughing, crying
for
at
one,
the
fucker.
story of Josh scooting down the stairs. That was at your
Classic.
bachelor party,
no,
wasn't it?
No. I
It
did it.
happened at my back.
No.
Yeah.
The night
I
before
did-
my wedding.
I did it at the night before his wedding, and then I tried to recreate it for Aurora and farted.
Gotcha.
The classic grumble.
It was so good.
The
Is
butt
this where
grumble.
we
The butt
Plug
grumble.
BetterHelp?
Hey, you're not wrong. Erica, your great grandma is who I strive to be. Which one? I've got four.
The one
The
that
one about
sucks and
fucking.
fucks.
The one that was like, hey,
Oh.
fuck your boyfriend in the asshole with a peg.
Marge. Yep.
Wait, is that the one who married a murderer?
No. None of
That
them
was-
married a murderer.
No.
My grandmother's
Mom
grandpa
was a murderer.
was a murderer.
He fucking slayed
Hey,
puss.
listen, I listen to you guys at work. I'm in and out.
That's fair.
Don't bring it on the road.
JJ&L Carpentry.
Once my
Yes.
great aunt smacked my ex's ass, so shout out to sex positive old ladies.
That's not sex positive. That's sexual assault.
Abuse?
Anyway, I love y'all, especially the
Harassment at the
ladies.
Lindman.
Aurora has an adorable laugh.
True.
Hell yeah.
Hey, and on Fridge Pod bonus episode 1 on Patreon, Aurora's laughing in the background.
Take care and thank you for the laughs, Katrina. P.S. Cum trees, aka Bradford pears, are an invasive species and suck. P.P.S.
Boo.
More Luis. What a cutie.
Katrina,
Remember
with
what
the
you said.
Bradford
We
pear.
had a cum tree at North Central, right?
we did. We had one right in the fucking
At
dead.
on Loomis at our sophomore dorm, right?
Every time we walked out in the winter, it just straight.
oh
There's-
my god!
Straight
There's
semen.
more. I gotta continue.
Can I say, Katrina? I see you commenting on all of the
We
YouTube
do.
videos. Keep it up.
We love you.
You're the new friend.
PPPS, they have cold stones in Virginia, so not just a Midwest thing. PPPPS,
Strawberry blind at Cold Stone.
sorry for handwriting. I was raised Mennonite and don't know how to not do cursive. And then there's a drawing of Aurora depicted as an angel with angel wings for being so cool. And then Josh butt scooting down the
Boo.
stairs with a fart.
With a fart.
Yes. Very good drawing. Thank you so much.
Erica, that took so long.
Sealed with a kiss. All right, now I've got the slate because Christian's yelling
The
at
slate.
me.
Erica knows the word for it.
Christian said it earlier, to be honest.
Oh, hey.
Look like Michael Pittman.
What's up?
Where can they follow us, Ricky?
You can follow us
I am
at
triple cheeked
Judgies
out.
Pod.
On
Holy
Twitter,
shit,
Twitch,
look at that
YouTube,
shit.
Patreon, Instagram.
I was getting there.
Well, but it's the thing is the roles are reversed. So
At
Christian,
Judgies Pod, that's JUDGIES
There's zero
POD.
football talk in this.
Fuck.
guys, hey, the Colts are the best team in the NFL. The Colts are gonna sweep the AFC West and lose out to the AFC South.
Hey, the Colts beat the Chiefs.
The Colts fucking kicked the Chiefs' ass. And don't give me the special teams were bad. The offense scored fucking less than 20 points. That's not the special teams, fucker.
We know
Hey, we'll see you next year.
Bye-bye.
Have a great week, fuckers. I can't believe I made it to the end.
Hey, Erica, you did fucking great.
I'm so impressed with myself. And I'm so drunk.
You go, mama.